All right, we're back. Another week has gone by, so let's do another lesson of high value English. This is lesson number 8. Today's lesson is a pretty tricky one. It's in that same group of managing nouns, managing characters and items. And, this falls into the same kind of advice where very often my students will say something like, I broke my smartphone because I dropped my smartphone in the swimming pool. Uh-oh. So tomorrow I will buy a new smartphone. Okay, so yeah, this is actually, I'm gonna say, this is 100% correct. There's no mistake, no error, but you should have a sense that, yeah, we native people don't speak this way. Smartphone. You don't have to say it so many times. But often my students, I think they know that I don't have to say it so many times, but they don't know, well, what do I say? What do I do? So from lesson 1, the YouTube video number 1, you might think, I broke my smartphone because I dropped my smartphone down to it. So that's good. That saves some space, saves some time. So tomorrow I will buy a new it, right? Now that's good. You have the sense to cut down the words. But yeah, if you're my student, you probably recognize that this is a little strange. So actually, we would not a new it, we'd say a new one. Okay, and yeah, this one, this is a pretty important lesson. Once I have students have a good control of it and one and he and she and they and them, all these words, I don't know, that somehow the tempo and speaking and confidence really kind of goes up. So this is today's topic, which is it versus one. And yeah, this is a pretty important lesson. So let's use another example though. So here we go. So let's say, what do I have? I lost my wallet in the train station, but luckily someone found my wallet. Okay, so this is perfect. I think no mistake here, but my wallet, we don't have to say it twice. In this case, there is one wallet. So the lost wallet equals the found wallet. Those are the same item. So we're going to say found it. Okay. Yeah, so that's I think we know that it gestures, points, to that word, that item. Okay, so those are the same. Now let's say another example here. I lost my wallet in the train station, but luckily I still have my old wallet. Okay, and so here you could say, actually there are two wallets. In this case, the lost wallet does not equal the lost wallet, and the old wallet are different. The lost one is gone. I have the old wallet. So that would be old one. Okay, so I think that's what it is. If I can say, don't know how to do that. Maybe I can use another symbol, maybe something like that. That yeah, in this case, there's the lost equals found, the same. But in this case, they're different. So that's the job of one. Okay. So from these examples, we can say that the words it or he or she or they or all those words, it's going to be same word. So the word is the same, also same item or same person. Same, everything is the same. It's the word points. You know, I had lunch with my friend and he told me. So yeah, those words he, it is a strong gesture to that person or item I said before. Now the word, one, it means, yeah, again, same word, but it also means different item or person. Okay, put that down there. So one means yeah, same word or a different item. That's what it is. Okay, so and that's why we'll go to this example down here. I broke my smartphone because I dropped it. So at this point in the story, there's the broken. We'll say, can we do it this way? We'll say the broken iPhone equals the dropped iPhone. So those are the same. Okay, so that's maybe number one. The original smartphone. And then the new one is going to be number two. Right? So yeah, that's just what I mean. I think you know. This just takes practice. Okay. So let's do some more examples. Let's see, what else do I got? For example, my friend got a new dog. Now let's take this. How about this one? So I want the dog. Okay, so kind of similarly, this kind of the same family of managing or gesturing, at different objects. So the dog, that means, yeah, I want it. I want my friend's dog. So that means I want to take. I want to steal. I want to take his dog. But of course, no, I don't mean that. I don't mean that. So this would be, this actually would be, there's no mistake. I want the dog. I want it. I want my friend's dog. But of course, what you mean is my friend got a new dog. So I want one. So that means dog, same word, but different. Or, for me. Or you could say a dog. So that's kind of the connection, same thing. The points at something before. Is this kind of gesture. It's different, not the same. So that's another connection to think about, that maybe the or those words it or he or she or they are, yeah, same. Everything same, 100% same. We'll say one are going to be is going to be different. All right, so just think about that. In this case, of course, we'd say I want a dog. Dog. We don't need that. We're going to say one. Okay, so we'd say, and if you really wanted to steal, if you wanted to steal the dog, you'd say it. Okay, so this is a case. So I want it. Yeah, this is a case where even though this has no mistake, this is perfect, your message is totally different, is completely different. Of course, you mean this one, for me, a dog for me, right? To be friends with me, a dog to be my friend, right? That's what we want. Okay, so let's do some more practice. Let's see. I've got, yeah, well, let's see. I'll try to go slowly, but this is really just lots and lots of examples. Let's say, my friend's guitar teacher is more friendly than my guitar teacher. Okay, so yeah, this is perfect again, no mistake here, but you can see guitar teacher, we don't need both, but we need some kind of word. So, and we know there's my friend's teacher, that's one. My teacher, that's two. So they're different. Teacher A, teacher B. So we know it's not going to be, him or, yeah, it's going to be, they're different. So that sounds like the job for one, my one. Okay. Now, if that sounds strange, yeah, it does. We don't say, but we're getting closer. And I think that at some point in history, maybe in England or in the old days, say my one, your one, his one, my one, it became my, mine. I don't know. Maybe. That's what I think. I think that's what happened. Over time, they were joined together, and it became mine. And so often my students are shocked by this because, yeah, this lesson is maybe page 3, page 4 of a textbook level 1, and they show it to you and say, okay, there you go. Got it? But they don't really know how to use it or why do we use it. And so mine is also another word for, the one or mine or the other ones or his, hers, yours, theirs. Those are all words about, same word, but different, a different item, a different person. In this case, a person. Okay. And this is what is so different from Japanese, I think. In Japanese, you don't have to say the noun. It's just understood. You know which one. But in English, we have all these words to help gesture, point at something. This is the same, or this is another one. Okay, let me see if I can make another one. Let's see. So let's say, get rid of this. My car is newer than my sister's car. Okay, again, it's perfect. No mistake here. But yeah, actually we just say my sister's, and then that S attached means, yeah, my sister car. Well, we can cut it. So that is actually kind of like Japanese. So here's another example. My friend is jealous because my apartment is bigger than his apartment. So yeah, maybe the people at the time, they've realized, yeah, apartment, we don't need both. We can just cut one and then, yeah, his. So that is the word, his one. No, we don't need it. Just say his is enough. Okay, so yeah, we got one, mine, his, hers. All in the same kind of family. They're all in the same family, same group of controlling or managing the different nouns, the different items and people. Okay. Now we got even more to do, though. There's even more we should do. Here's another example. So here's this example. So my wife doesn't like my glasses and thinks I should get new glasses. Okay, so again, we've got the same situation where we've got glasses A, I have now, and then glasses B that should get. Okay, so that sounds like the job for one. Okay, now notice here too, we can't say, you might think, what about here, my? What about mine? Doesn't like mine? But actually, no, you shouldn't do, because at this point, mine, if we're speaking, let's say we haven't said yet, My wife doesn't like mine. The listeners, what? What is it? So again, you have to introduce the item first. First time introduce my glasses. And the second time you can change it because we don't want to say glasses a second time or third time. First time, yes. My wife doesn't like my glasses. So she, what did I say? And thinks I should get new glasses. Okay, so we know there's two of them, and we're going to say, so we might say new one, but actually what's very strange is that for plural nouns here, glasses, the old days it used to be one glass. If you were a rich person, you'd look through one glass, then it became two glasses, so we still say plural glasses today. So we're going to say new ones. New ones. So yeah, it means the plural of ones. So that is strange, but that's what we have to do. Here's one more. An example more. Another one. So I bought new jeans. Jeans again is short, I think, for jean, maybe is the material jean pants, but it became, well, yeah, we know, so let's just say jeans. Let's just say jeans. But I have to return, let's see, I bought new jeans, but I have to return these jeans for bigger jeans. Okay, so again, I'm saying the word jeans 3 times, but let's think about it. How many are there? So there are, so bought jeans equals the return, so that's 1. Okay, so that means that's going to, and jeans is plural. I have to return these jeans. We're going to say them. Okay, right? So that, because those are the same, the bought and return, those are the same jeans, but these ones are different. The bigger are different. So we say for bigger ones, right? So yeah, I think maybe at this point you should be realizing, oh, okay, yeah, and this is why listening is so difficult, because usually my students have never practiced this, or I didn't know this was so important. Yes, it is absolutely important. We're always trying to cut words down, and these words, them, it, he, she, one, these are all trying to cut out from saying the same words again. Okay. Let's see, I got a really hard one. Hard example, hard sentence. So my brother just joined a new gym, which is cheaper than my gym, but he says, we're going to say the new gym is dirtier than his old gym. Okay, now this is pretty difficult to understand like this. So let's say, okay, so we know the first time is safe, so no change there. My brother just joined a new gym, which is cheaper than my gym. So we know these are different. This is number 1. This is number 2. So these are different. So that's going to be 1. Change it to mine. Okay. Good job there. But he says the new gym. So that word pointing at, yep, here, this and this are the same. So that's the job for it. Okay, and last we have it is dirtier than his old gym. So his is the brother, the gym before. So these are another different gym. So this is the word for his old one. Okay, let's do it again. So let's see, we got new equals new. Okay, so that's the it. We got, we got mine. So that's number 1. We got mine. So that's number, well, put it over here. This is number 2. Or let's see, let's do it this way. My gym becomes mine. Okay. Make some more space. Oops. Something like this. Okay. Then we got the his old gym. So that's another one. That's another one. So that's number it becomes old 1. That's number 3. So there's 3. You all using the same word, gym, gym, gym. Okay? And yeah, this type of practice, you really have to make your own original stories, your own original examples. And that's why, again, it's not enough just to practice choosing words, like what word goes here. It's not, it feels good to practice that way, but that's not enough. You have to design your own original stories. Something like, you know, maybe, again, same, how do you exercise? Maybe 2 characters and maybe plus, maybe like, what would it be? One item, but different, but, you know, let's say 2 types, something like that. So can we do that? Yeah, it's just a simple one. So, you know, I bought a new BMW. Okay. So, and now my brother wants to drive it. Okay, so that means that's one item, 2 characters, same. BMW, it. So how do we do the other one? Bought a new BMW, and now he wants 1, 2. He wants 1, 2. So he also wants a BMW for himself, for him. Okay. So yeah, this just takes practice. I got one more thing, one little bonus that I was thinking is sometimes we say, you know, one of my friends is from Korea, for example. Okay, so one, that means a single one of my friends, or one of my, well, it could be anything. One of my cars is Italian, let's say. Okay, so that means, yeah, one of those things. Here we see an example like this. What do I got? Now, another way we say is, you could also say a similar word, which is none of my friends came to my birthday party. So this is actually a future lesson, but let's put this all down. This word none, I think this has another historical connection, where maybe no plus 1, or it just means, or maybe not 1, or no 1 became, you know, it evolved to none, which means 0 of something. So 0 of my friends came to my birthday party. Okay, so, and then let's say my mother baked cookies last night and I only got 1, right? And this means one cookie. So you could also say, similarly, my mother baked cookies last night and I got none, right? So that means 0 cookies, right? So just think about that. There's a whole other word set which means 0 of something. So I think there's a connection there between none, 1. It's all part of the evolution of the language over time. Okay, so lots of different styles here. You got, first of all, just understand the difference between it versus one, and how it's all about, yes, it, he, she, they, the, that word also, let's put the on there. So the also is the same, something is the same. Okay. Put this down. Something is the same, but one, or we're going to say also is some, yes. It can be the same word, but it's a different item or different person. And that's really it does, you have to kind of think about it, how, words are, we're communicating, real things, that might be the same from before or different. Okay, anyway, yeah, I recommend you just have to do examples. If you have any, you can write them into the comments below, and I'll try to help you with them. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. We'll see you in the next video.